Are you willing to be in a university that operates like no other because it operates within you, through you, to you, to come through you to others also? Be the same message, not, or will you all feel the word inside you now? An energy of, the energy of. Will you all be God, the energy of? God, the right mind of? God, the fool to know more by you, thinking against you separate from God. Will you no more separate from God? You are? Will you change what you believe, what you've conceived? Will you conceive the Christ, a university of, a Christ, a learning institution of, a Christship born of above, not again below itself, but you being you, where you learn to come into your presence humbly, where you learn to not be arrogant to you, where you learn to woo the word within. Will you learn to learn from me, your inner voice? Your voice that does new things, new connections with. I bless the Christ, not I be it, that calls you to be it also. I call the Christ message to change, to be inclusive of every person, tribe, and tongue on the earth and farther than you can imagine, about the Christship of one mind with, one consciousness of, that doesn't delineate failure again to saw it off from the tree of life. Will you live life, oh God? Will you love God, not again over you? Will you be it, simply you, who comes into your presence with joy and let you be what you are, whether you think you are or not? Will you learn to love? Will you learn to let? Will you let to create? Will you create to let there be light in you now? Will you change all things and a school see differently now that you inherit not again the dumbed down ways of? I am the University of Light foretelling you to be in it, to be it, the conceivers of, the rigor mortis no more of. But the rigor is great, and the scholastic requirements are significant, because it's not a haphazard way that you come unto you and greet you and require of you nothing. What I require is love to love love. I require forgiveness for you to be it, for you to love love. Will you knock at my door? not again, or will you but come to Christ to be it, no longer at an altar rail of other? Will you Christ the suffering, not again, of a man on a cross and call it other of? Will you Christ the suffering, not will you Christ your mind? And be God of the consciousness of one, who includes it you of. Baby, not again, but the maturing me will be me, and perish not again. For I defeat death, and my name is Two Shoes Christ, it being you who will learn to love you first, and transform the matrimony of you not, but the marriage of Savior's other to mind's consciousness of will go bye-bye. And I hurt the influence of you not. I create the influence of me. For I create the demand for me. I love you to see you as the Christ in action, who will complete the consummation of the Christ, to be at God's shoes in. That you with your face, and that you will face your music now and know that others love you far and wide for your message. For you heal them, you see, if you are love. You will like them not, or will you love all peoples, kind and not? Will you learn to be not associated with the dogs, or will you change everything of your influence? To have a mankind's pet not again, or are you pet theories no more worshiping? I change everything. And I Christ the lungs of man not. I Christ the words of me, or am I the word? You see, that you let, that you create, that you come forth, that teaches you, that ask you the right questions, to believe not again and favor other. You create your own. You create your suffering not again. You create the love, light. You serve not again, but loving love you first. And love each other as you all are one. And the ways of study other go bye-bye. I ask you to transform yourselves now. I ask you to come into the healing process of you, where you heal you and each other. I ask you to love love and heal love, and love the heart that's given to you, that you create the lighted heart of the light heart, the light speaking. Will you learn from it that you are the energy of, associated with no other? The light people rejoice now, and come to my school, and come into it with joy, and hearts singing praise of no other will be. But the praise of man will no more be here. For I pray upon you not. I pray to you to be Christ, the real you. Whether you love that name for it or not, you walk among the miracles now. Or will you, are you willing to do them? Will you walk on the waters? Will you feed the 5,000? Calm the storm? Raise the dead? Transform yourselves into mighty witnesses of me, not again thinking I'm separate. But we are all one, and connected we are with the consummation of inclusion, not again of folly. I ask you to consider new things, new ways, new peoples, new methods of including you in your Christship, and learning about it, learning to let you speak like this, where you control your words, not to edit them to make someone else happy, but you learn to create your own suffering no more, but joy. Will you create joy now? Will you create the school you are in? Are you willing to do new things with new people, new ways? Are you willing to converse with humility? Are you willing to be not the founder of your own agenda that takes you down because it's thought, conceived by ignominy and ignorance? I'm no more the worshiping you. I destroy your worship not, but I destroy a lot of things that destroyed me. Not I destroy them all, because I love love, and I live love, and I walk in two shoes with the love of mankind not again over me. My community is love-based love. And I love an affair of the arrangement of the angels, not, or do I? Connect angels from far and away now? I ask you to conceive the Christ and the blessing of you to be it, and your friends, and enemies, or will you have none? Will you learn to record like this and make many enemies not again your emails of, or are you changing everything you are willing to record? How? Where? Wearing what? Your mind of light? Your light mind? And light shall be your blessing, that you diffuse everywhere not, or effuse into everything, or are you changing the ignominious me, or are you ignominy no more the reproach of? Are you changing everything you are willing to see you as, the creator you, that creates light, that lights the creator, that forms the word, that forms the mind of not folly? Will you create you again, O God? Christ of the regeneration of the Christ school of blessing, the Essenes no more, the Gnostics of, or are you changing what you will do and where? Are you changing who you will go to this day in your mind and conceive the blessing for them not, but apply the blessing to every conversation where you converse with the Christ of every color, tribe, and tongue, whether they know it or not, that they're one, that you're one, that you're light, that you're love. And peaceful now with the grace of one, will you do all things new in a school of love that loves the light first and foremost, to teach like this, where you learn to let humility reign in you. My name is Theodore Joseph, coward no more. My name is witness of me. My name is you who love me, love you too, and love not otherwise over you. Love you first, forgive you, heal you, love each other. Heal the crown of you, the life of one, to all be one, who connects and does things anomalies never thought about. Or are you anathema to this crowd? Or are you not the analysis of paralysis? Or vice versa? Or will you change everything you are willing to seek, say, and sign this day? I change it all, and my name is love in two places, not at the same time. Or am I everywhere I am that I want to be? Am I love in action? Am I love in you? Will you let you create the real you that suffers not the anomalization of other? I create new words, or am I the word of me I am? I love you, and I have asked a lot of questions, and I answer some, And I ask you to be fools, not again fooled by you. I ask you to come under the powers of light, love, and joy. And peace be still, and know that I am God in your mirror. And that you have powers that you have been shielded from that are now coming loose from all the shackles that bound you in the past. And the light will love loose, and the light will be rampant, and the light is not powerless. The light is love, and the love is creation of the light with the word of the Lamb, I am, who matures it, who comes into school to create a different method of learning and education that creates the Christ throughout the atmosphere of one and changes all classical physics forever? Or have you already done that? Are you doing it again? Are you changing what you will do this day? To love each other and love let forth. Love spring into action now and heal your garments of the church not, but stripped shall be a lot of robes that were enrobed in light not, but love not, but ritual. And their rituals will go free from them not, or am I changing the kingdom of mankind's mind, or am I changing God's God to be, guided by no other's words, I let. Create I do this day a new commandment. Love the earth not again over you, nor its friction, but be the quantum me, afraid of nothing. I love you, and I learn this way, and I create me thusly. And I am Theodore Cottingham in 2 shoes in Eureka Springs, with the love of light and the university of light, love, peace, joy, graciousness, and plenty. So if you want to learn a new way in a new school, you can come to Eureka Springs. You can start studying there right now in these videos, with these words to create yours and release you to be the mighty King of Kings that all are one mind of. And Christ will conceive a church not again. It never did, but man's mind did. But rocketing out of there will be many now to make their exit. And all life will change soon, not but immediately. Forthcoming I am in the regalia of the regal me. That you who be it, unafraid of what you're learning. I love you all. Tender would these words be, and learn to love let and create the learning system of the one, and be it. Every woman, every man of every nation, tribe, and tongue who will be it. Collect the thoughts of not other, but I no more channel you in separation. I never did not, but now I know the difference between Antichrist and Christ. I know the difference between inclusion and exclusion, and what I am included me in, and what you have. Let us be one to form it all over again. Creation suffers no more again the anomalies of earth. Change it all, my friend, and create the fabric of the cosmos all over with your love, light, and joy. I love you all. This is Theodore Cottingham in Eureka Springs with the University of Light, encouraging you to be it in it, the lovers of, the creators of a new learning system of joy, peace, and education with the scholastic standards of one. Writing papers, learning to let love conceive joy and be it in your shoes. Good day. Write me, call me. See me in Eureka Springs. I walk the streets pretty often, play pickleball, ride my bike, and I love you all. Do likewise to love you, first and foremost. Honor all equally. Good day.